Hi everyone, thanks for listening. Today let's talk about technical debt. For those that are not programmer, today you will learn something, and those who are programmers would probably be getting nightmares when they hear the term technical debt. So what is technical debt? So sometimes when you write a program, you have to meet some deadline. So in order to meet those deadline, you write a sloppy code, which means you write the code that is not very efficient, that is not human readable, that is what we call a spaghetti code. It is hard for some new person to understand the code, and it is even harder for someone else if they want to debug the code and find mistakes. And it is also harder for somebody who wants to add more features on the top of this spaghetti code. Unlike bad building, right? I mean, if you have a bad building, it will collapse. But unlike bad building, spaghetti code works. If you're writing an app, if you're writing a website, the spaghetti code will work fine. However, the problem happens when somebody wants to add more features on the top of spaghetti code, then it is a nightmare. It is neither scalable, nor it is easy to debug, nor it is easy to understand in the first place. So what is the alternative? The alternative is to write a very tight code in the first place. So then what's the problem with that? The problem with writing the code the right way is that it takes time. The programmer has to think all the use cases. He has to write the most efficient code. He has to write the code that can be scaled very easily. And all of those things require a lot of time. And sometimes the only thing that a software company doesn't have is time. So what they do is they keep on adding features quickly, pressurizing the developers to write the code as fast as they can. And the result is your app will work with so many features, but over the time, the app will become slow. There will be memory leak issues. There will be sluggishness. So now you have to spend a lot of time just to make the app better. And that is what we call paying your technical debt. And just like a bad loan, if you allow too much technical debt to accumulate, it will take you months to fix the code. And I believe this is what happened at Slack. So I'm reading this one tweet on the Twitter that says technical debt is number one reason product market fit erodes for startup. Once enough technical debt piles up, you have to spend months to fix it, which means you will not be able to ship more features to the product. And this happened at Slack. Slack had to spend 18 months to rewrite the code because of the technical debt. And in that 18 months, Microsoft capitalized on the opportunity, and Microsoft Teams, as you know, which is the competitor for Slack, gained a lot of market share. And Elon Musk replied to this tweet saying, "Tell me about it." And the reason Elon Musk says that is right now he is paying the technical debt. He bought Twitter 6 months ago, and according to Elon Musk, the code is not good. There is a lot of spaghetti code. There is a lot of things that are not written efficiently. So he's spending all the time just paying the technical debt off. Remove unnecessary server calls, remove unnecessary microservices, make sure that if some change happens in the iOS app, it doesn't break the Android app, clean up the code base. All those things Elon Musk is doing right now. And the fans/followers of Elon Musk are asking him the question, "Hey Elon, why am I not seeing more features on Twitter?" And the reason Elon Musk gives them is that, hey, I cannot add more features to Twitter unless I pay off this technical debt. Or in other words, let me first fix the code, let me clean up the code, let me make it readable, let me remove all the unnecessary clutter, and then once I have a solid foundation, then I can add more features. So to conclude, technical debt is not bad. Just like any debt, when you take it in small proportion, it helps smooth your financial life. Similarly, little bit of technical debt can help you add more features to your product faster. But the only thing you have to be careful is don't let technical debt pile up. Just like don't let your credit card debt pile up. And it is very easy to ignore technical debt and keep on adding the features until technical debt prevents you from adding more features. And now you are forced to clean up the code, and that is not a good position to be in. So my advice is incur some technical debt, push some features out in your product, and have one sprint dedicated just for cleaning up the code. But that seldom happens in a public company where competition is so tough that product managers are constantly pushing for new features in order to stay competitive with the competition. But sooner or later, technical debt catches up with you, just like how it happened with Slack. Alright, on that note, thanks for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon.